We're falling, we're making moves. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. All right. Hello, everybody. We're so excited. Welcome to the call. We're so excited about tonight. Tonight is a very, very big night. We are streaming live from everywhere. Watch parties and launch parties tonight. So congratulations, you found us. You made it. We're streaming live from Facebook. We're streaming live from YouTube. Some people may even be on Instagram. So welcome to the call tonight. We're so super duper excited that you guys are here. You made it. Congratulations. It is definitely something that's major going on right now. Epic that is happening in the world. So I am excited to be here with my co-host tonight, Miss Davinia, to kick this thing off. Really nice. This is the worldwide kickoff, by the way. This is the worldwide kickoff of 4040. We're going to get into it in just a moment, tell you guys what it's all about. But we're super duper excited for every single person to be here. If you have not shared this information, this is amazing. The numbers are through the roof. I'm looking at YouTube. I'm looking at what's going on Facebook. People are having watch parties all over the place. There's hundreds of people that are on behind the scenes here, 115 people behind the scenes here, and the numbers are rising. We're literally 4 minutes in, and I'm so excited about what's happening tonight. The chat is just lit up right now. I mean, where are you guys connecting in from? Let us know who's on here tonight. We want to know what's happening, why you guys are so excited. So many guests are watching, and they don't know what the heck is going on right now. So who do we have on here? What cities, what states, what countries? I literally got so many monitors up just to see Facebook, just to see YouTube, just to see what's going on, even on Zoom behind the scenes. So we have, let's just see what we got. We have Fayetteville, North Carolina, Baton Rouge, New Orleans. What's up? Fresno, California is in the house. Albany, we see you. Charlotte, let's go. Yes, Baton Rouge, Nashville, Tampa, Albany again, Tallahassee, Dallas. What is this? Charlotte, Baton Rouge, Albany. People are calling in from all over. New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Virginia, Port Allen, welcome. Hampton. Welcome. New York is in the house. Baton Rouge is not playing. Okay, Baton Rouge. We see you, Louisiana. We see you, New Orleans. We see you, Albany. Let's go, Virginia. Virginia said, hold up. Atlanta's in the house. Detroit is in the house. It is absolute pandemonium going on right now. Yes. People from all over the world. I'm looking at multiple different monitors, watching so many people come in here, and I'm super excited to be here with you guys tonight. This is something so big and so special that's going on. Now there's people telling me that they can't get on. I don't know why. Okay, let them watch the flyer. I don't know what's going on, but we got people that, I know why. There's people waiting to get in the room. Yeah, that might be why, China. All right, so we're going to do all of this at one time because God is so faithful. So let's go ahead and get into it. I know I'm excited, and I'm giving you a lot of energy right now, and I have really good reason to give you this amount of energy. But don't worry. Once we get through the opening of what we got going on right now, we're gonna bring it in a little bit. Now, somebody is writing on my screen. Now, we're not gonna do none of that tonight. Now, I don't know how to remove that, but we got to get that off of there. I see it on Zoom. Okay, hopefully that no. We don't, no writing on the screen, guys. So I don't even know how to remove that off of there. See, you don't have to be high tech to do what we're about to tell you to do. That might bother me a little bit, but I'll have somebody else on the back end. Somebody else can come in as a moderator on Zoom and clear that up because I got a little OCD. I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch that for too long. But anyway, let's get straight into it. Let's get straight into why we're here tonight. I am super duper excited about the kickoff of our virtual tour, 40 days and 40 nights on the run to a greater you. 40 days and 40 nights on a run to a greater you is why you're here. Somebody took a moment really to just invite you to something that they're excited about. I just want to be very transparent. We have an amazing community here that's impacting people from all around the world. And somebody just thought enough of you to invite you to a project that we're doing that we're really excited about, that's working, that's helping people even in the midst of this economy to make money from home. People are literally making money from their cell phones, doing something that they probably never thought that they would be doing something that they probably never learned about before in their life, doing something that's really exciting. And I'm excited to be able to be your host tonight, to introduce this to you. Guys, this is so incredible. Like, you guys have no idea. I'm looking at the comments from Facebook. I can see the comments from YouTube. I'm seeing comments on here, even right here on Zoom. And I'm just grateful for technology right now that's still able to bring us all together, right? I mean, obviously, we're all in a very unique space. I know I've never experienced this in my lifetime, to be confined, if you will, to home and our regular scheduled program, to just be restricted a little bit. Can be a bit much. And I know that there's some people that are in this situation right now and they're like, well, that's not the case for me. I'm not happy about nothing that's going on. And I know that our community is very unique. We have a very unique community that's allowing us to do some incredible things that most people are not experiencing. And that's why you're here. We're here to invite you to a world where we are literally maximizing being at home right now. We know that most people are used to being at work and most people income may have been affected. Most people may not be able to do the normal things that they were able to do before, but I want to introduce you perhaps to a new reality, one that could perhaps allow you to maximize your current situation and still benefit from being at home right now and look at things a little bit differently. Here's what I see. I see people now that are able to spend more time with their family. I know more people are eating cooked food. I know that we are, because I am guilty of eating out a lot. And now we're eating, from home a lot more. We're spending more quality time. Our vision is so much clearer and it's allowing us to really develop in a way that I don't know if the busyness of the world would have allowed us to do. And so I hope that you find a way to look at the benefits and some of the assets and some of the value that's happening in the time that we're in right now. But let's get straight into it, because you're here for a reason. You're here because somebody probably introduced you to hopping on a call, or maybe somebody shared a watch party with you because they are partnered with 6 to 7 figure earners inside of a very unique space. And we're part of a $1 billion project that we're working on. I've been working on this project now for the last 4 years. I said yes to Forex when I didn't know what Forex was. When I still thought Forex and stocks perhaps could be the same thing. Either way, at the beginning, I thought Forex was the size of a man's t-shirt. So my point is that I was totally oblivious. So if you're here and you like, what is Forex? I can tell you most of us started that way. I'm here with my co-host tonight, Ms. Davinia. Davinia is live in New Orleans, and I want you to hear her testimony and why she said yes. My name is Dr. China Bethy, by the way, and I'm moderating and working and making it happen so many people can see this. And I'm just excited. I own a company called Rich University, and we've opened up an amazing community that allows people to learn tools and resources, digital currencies, and use digital assets and trade in the Forex market. We're helping people to learn how to trade in the largest financial market in the world. And we have a very exciting community that allows you to really learn at your own pace, learn and earn at the same time. And people are genuinely excited about it. So before we get into any meat and potato of the call, I want to hear from Davinia. This is a woman who I'm so godly proud of her journey. And I'm going to let her tell her story. But before I do, I just need for you guys to hear what I just think about this woman, because she's absolutely amazing. She's incredible. And I don't know if she could have ever saw herself doing what she's doing right now. I'm proud that her fiance saw my husband online and decided to reach out to him, and he thought that this would be a good fit for her. So big shouts out to Taylor, because if it was not for that connection, I don't know if she would be here. She's a true gem. She truly has a heart to serve. She's been able to get into this space with no experience at all and study to show herself approved. She has an amazing background that's highly respected, that most people probably would be like, why would you walk away from that to do this. And I want her to really get into her own story to share a little bit more about this. So ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I'm so honored to be working with this beautiful, beautiful woman, Miss Davinia. We call her D. We call her that Forex chick that's right here with us at Rich University. So go ahead, D, unmute and let them know why you decided to say yes to Forex. And more importantly, just for them, after you share your story, why do you think that this is something that's very important that people not just consider, but make the decision to do right away inside of this space?
So before I even start getting into that, I just want to say thank you. You are so amazing. I love you so much. I've learned so much from you. I could not ask for better leadership. Like you said, if Taylor didn't introduce me to you specifically, then I don't know if I would have taken this route, but the leadership and the guidance that you give is just on another level, other level. So I just want to say thank you so much for even having me in this space with you. I've learned so much and I'm just thankful. But yes, so Dr. China.
Away.
I love you. But yeah, so I actually heard about this space last December. I was an RN working at Turo before I got into any Forex stuff, and I had been working there for a while. Also working with private doctors. I came out here from New York. I'm in New Orleans. I came from New York to go to college at Loyola University. Got a degree in psychology and marketing, double major. Then after that, said, you know what, my family, they're all in from there. Did it black out?
It muted you for a moment. Yeah, just I wasn't sure if it was me at first. So go ahead, you got it.
No problem. Went to Charity School of Nursing, and then from there went to LSU, Louisiana State University, to get my Bachelor of Science of Nursing, or BSN, where I was practicing pretty much for about 6 years. Got into this space, heard about it. If you're in the medical industry, you know we don't really have the time. When I first heard about it, I was like, I can't. Like, I have too much on my workload. There's just too much going on. Not only was I an RN, but I was also working at Brennan's restaurant on the weekends. I knew that I wanted more. And in my mind at the time, and just what my family was telling me, it was work, work, work. You go to school, you get a job, you work, and save. But what I was learning as I was saving is me keeping my money in a bank and just saving my money is not doing anything for me. The money is there. I have to work, work, work and to accumulate more, but there had to be a better way. So I actually was introduced to Dr. China and Logic, her husband, last December. Like I said, decided to sign up and really go for this March of last year, March 17th, actually. And when I tell you, for me personally, my nerves are always bad. I'm like, okay, I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to manage nursing. I was like, you know, how can I balance this? Logic pretty much told me, he said, Davinia and Dr. China, he said, if you can spend 2 hours a day taking these classes, I promise you, like, focus on the charts and you'll get it. Just focus. And I'm like, okay, well, let's do it. 2 hours a day. So I'm getting off of work at like 9:30 at night after working from 6 in the morning. And I'm like, well, you know what? I can dedicate a half an hour to an hour. On the weekends is where I would catch up. Fast forward, I really, really decided to just put my all into this. If you're in the medical field, you pretty much know that just with that, it's recession proof. So if I wanted to stay in it or go back to it, I could. I took some time and was like, you know what, let me just focus and try to really get this going and learn Forex, because I saw what it could do. I'm watching Dr. China travel to Dubai. I'm seeing the photos, I'm seeing the glitz, I'm like, you know, this is something that I want. I want this lifestyle. There's just no stress. It's just relaxed. She just looks so relaxed and she's so beautiful. So I'm like, how can I get this? I decided a month after I signed up to really go for it and take some time off of work. Got into it, and little did I know that when I put in my resignation letter, that would literally be the last time that I ever worked for anybody. Forex has done so much for me. I I'm a crybaby, so I start crying, and so I'm not going to do that now because this is not the time. But Forex has done so much. I've been able to invest in a school in my city in the 9th Ward. I've been able to clear off my school loans. It's just amazing. The leadership, I've found things within myself that I didn't even know I had. I remember telling Dr. China, like, I'm not sure, there's so many ways to make money in this space. And she's like, let's not leave any money on the table. Like, if you said that you're here to change your family and generations to come after you, if you're really here to impact people, there's no leaving anything behind. You have to go after your dreams. And I'm sitting here battling with myself, like, oh my gosh, I can't. I'm not sure. I don't have the confidence, or I don't know if I sound right. Even doing this right now, talking to people, last year, if Dr. China was to call me and say, D, I need you, like, let's talk and let's share your testimony, I would, no, that's not who I am. That's not who I was. But now it's just the woman I've become and am continuing to become. I tell a lot of people, I'm like, this is what a year of trading Forex does. My voice is here. You're going to hear me. My fiance tells me all the time, he's like, D, you just don't stop talking. I can't. I have to share this. I have to talk about this. The confidence that I found within myself, just everything it's more than just trading Forex to me. It's the entire community. It's the family that I've never had, in the sense that I'm in New Orleans by myself. I don't have any family out here. When I moved out here, it's strictly for school. And now I have what I call my Forex cousins, my Forex aunties. We're just so tight knit. You cannot beat the space. The leadership is impeccable. Just everything. Like I said, I never would have thought that the things that I accomplished in the past year trading Forex that I would have ever accomplished in my life. I mean, I knew I wanted to accomplish those things, but it was at such a far road. Like, it just seemed so far away. Like I said, I'm an RN. I was already working a 6-figure job. I'm working at Brennan's, the top restaurant in New Orleans, and making really good money just on the weekends. I mean, I'm making what some people make working a whole week. And the things that I had in my mind, wanting to do more for the community, wanting to build more, it just seems so far away. And Forex was the only thing where this space was the only thing I was able to literally create what I call my roadmap to success, where I'm like, okay, I need to make X amount per day. And bam, this is how you do it. And I'm on my couch, I'm relaxing, my back is not killing me. I'm not stressed, and it's just beautiful. And that's it. It's beautiful. So yeah, I definitely think if you're here and you're looking at this, it's changed my entire life. Everybody that's with us, that's done it, it's changed their life. You can't beat this. You find things within yourself that you didn't know you had. Dr. China has a way of pulling it out of you. You may think it's there and it's just a little bit, but if you were just a little bit confident, prepare for at the end of this for you to be like, no, honey, I don't have the time. It's just different. I love you, Dr. China. I love you.
I love and appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much. And it's just really grateful to see you rise and see you shine. And that's what this space is really about, helping people to really come out of those comfort zones. And I believe that your story has the ability, and it is already impacting so many people that my story could never impact. I mean, just hearing your background and being able to pay off student loan debt, like, that's a big freaking deal right there. You're talking about medical student loan debt. You're talking about being as an RN. And obviously, this is just her testimony. Past results do not guarantee future profits. We're not saying that just because she started with us, that automatically her debt just went away. She was diligent. She was consistent. She really studied to show herself approved. And she really decided to dive in and learn how to grow and how to develop in this amazing $6.7 trillion a day market. And she's been able to do just that. She's starting a school there, a part of a school in the lower 9th Ward, being able to give back. And so many of you that are watching right now, not only do you want to pay your bills and make sure that your immediate needs are met, I'm sure you're looking for a way to do more than that. I know that in this time, you got to be thinking about more. I know some people are talking about we can't wait till things go back to normal. I don't even know if that's a reality, right? I think that we need to really start to think about things not going back to normal and then creating a new reality for yourself, right? So many people are dealing with, emails that they have coming in or text messages, and their whole life is already shifted. Now, this gives you an opportunity to create a new reality. And so I'm so grateful, Davinia, that you said yes to Forex. I want to share my screen really quick to pull up a slide because I want the people on here to have an opportunity to see the possibilities. And this is for mathematical purposes only. I don't want to make any promises. I will never tell you that this is guaranteed and this is what's going to happen. But I want to kind of break down Forex in a unique way. And then I want to talk about some things as we wrap this up. But I want to share this with you because I know people from a visual perspective, obviously we think it automatically takes a bunch of time and it's going to be overwhelming. Well, I did. Let me just say I thought it was. I thought it was going to take all this time and that it was going to be so much to learn and that it was going to be extremely overwhelming and that, as a mom for me and as a wife, I just didn't know if I had the mental capacity, the desire to even want to learn how to trade in the Forex market. But here's what I want to show you. I want to show you something, and hopefully everybody could see this on all platforms. I'm looking forward to update over here. But basically, this gives you an opportunity to grow your money. Now, this is a growth chart. This is for mathematical purposes only, illustration purposes, if you will, only. But we have tools and resources. We have apps and software that allow us to basically duplicate what we're seeing on this chart. And what I love about this is that it's not giving you just these numbers on paper. We embed the risk in. And so I'm going to break down what you're looking at, and I'm going to show you how we use amazing tools and resources, banking software like our scanner that allows us to actually grow our money. And it makes me think about that concept of a penny doubling over 30 days, where they say, would you prefer $1 million today or a penny that doubles over 30 days? And most people will probably say $1 million because they don't understand compounding. Well, we're a part of a $6.7 trillion daily industry that allows you to literally earn money from your phone. You can literally develop a skill set inside of a community where you learn and earn at the same time, and you can actually start to grow. And so this chart gives you an idea of what it would look like to grow your money 10% a day. And so what you're looking at right now is an opportunity to start an account with, let's just say $300. If you start an account with $300, and your goal was to grow that account 10% a day, then day one, your goal would be $30. Now, because of our tools and inside of the Forex market, where we're simply buying when the market is low and selling when the market is high, we literally get paid off the fluctuations of the market. It doesn't matter if the market is going up or down. Let's just be clear. We do not, well, I want to be sensitive. I'm not saying we don't care if the market drops. I'm just saying when the market drops, we get in a sell position and we get paid when the market drops. So it doesn't matter for us if the market is up or down. We get paid on both sides. Why? Because we buy when the market is low, and when it goes up, cha-ching, we make money. And we sell when the market is high, and when it goes down, we make money. Now, what we've done specifically inside of Rich University is simplify the process for you. We give you trading plans. We give you tools and resources. We have something unique to Rich University like Nightclub in Tokyo, China that really puts that extra sauce on it. We'll talk about that in a moment. But this just shows you what could happen if you grew $300 10% a day. Day one, your goal is $30. Day two, $33, $36 for the next day, $39. Now, if you've ever made this type of money in the market, just your personal testimonies, go ahead and just put it in the chat. If you've had a $30 day, a $60 day, a $90 day, so that people can know that it's real, that it's possible, that the potential is there with using our tools. Now, once again, we provide the education to help you to actually grow your money. And so what could happen is day one, you start off with a $300 account, and then you grow that money. So by day 7, your goal is to have $584 in your account. If you continue to grow your money using this plan, 10% growth chart a day, by the time you get down to day even 14, you're at $1,139. Guys, let me tell you something. When you put a plan in place and you literally put the effort in to work toward accomplishing, achieving those goals, it will blow your mind at the reality, especially inside of this community. And so we're talking about by day 14, growing $300 to $1,139. What bank is going to allow you to do that? Where could you go to develop a skill set that while you are learning that skill set, you are earning in the process? This is amazing. By the time you get down to day 21, the goal is for you to be at $2,220. By the time you get down to day 28, the goal is to be at over $4,000 in your trade account. Now, once again, past results do not guarantee future profits. I'm not here to guarantee that this is going to happen. Once again, this is for mathematical. This is a mathematical equation that's just showing you a growth chart to give you an idea of how you could grow your money. So much so we've actually embedded in the risk. Yes, we want you to know that there's risk involved in trading. And so what happens is, this is the goal, right? This is how much you want to make, but this is the potential. So we embed the risk in your process. By the time you get down to day 35, you're at $8,000, $430. That's the goal, right? By the time you get all the way down to day 45, you're already at $21,000. Now, here's the reality of it. When you max out this chart, just this chart at 10% a day with $300, you get $83,000 in your trade account. But here's the reality, okay? I gave you the mathematical equation, right? I showed this to you for mathematical purposes, right? But now here's the reality. And I want you to get into a real space with me right now, because some people come on board and we talk about goal setting a lot. The first thing that we want to know is what your goals are, because we want to put you in the best environment, in the best situation to actually accomplish your goals. And here's what I can tell you right now. Most people come in and they're hearing maybe or seeing some increase in somebody's lifestyle, and they don't really know the effort that they put into it. They don't know how much they started their account with. They don't know how long they've been trading their account. They don't know a lot of details to determine what the outcome could potentially be. And so the reality of it is, I want to know is, if in 60 trading days, which is about 90 real days if you're trading full time, in 60 trading days, would it be okay if you got 50% of this right and 50% wrong? Which means that sometimes you're going to be on this side of the chart, not on this side of the chart. In 60 trading days, if you got 50% of this wrong, that means you would literally have grown your account from $300 to over $40,000 with 50% of this going wrong. 50% goes wrong, but guess what? You still took $300 to $40,000 in 90 days, 60 trading days, about 90 days. Would you be okay with that? Because here's the reality. I don't know your work ethic. I don't know how much energy and time you're going to put into this. I don't know how serious you're going to be about this. I don't know if you think when you sign up and you partner with us, if you think it's just going to fall from the sky, because that's not going to happen. So because I don't know you like that, I can't tell you what's going to happen for you in your personal situation. Results will vary based on a lot of different dynamics. The time you put into it, how much money you put into it, whether you're serious or not, whether you think this is gambling. Because if you think this is gambling, I can tell you right now, you're going to be out. Because we don't gamble here. We have tools and resources and education that we provide, banking software that allows you to literally have access to state-of-the-art information. And so I want you to pull it up if you're able to, Davinia, if you're able to share the Heart Scan, if you can pull this up. And I'll stop sharing this in a minute and we can share that. That would be super cool. But what happens is you get to actually just have a guide here. If you got 90% of this wrong, in every other situation you failed. There's nothing that you can get 90% wrong and then say, okay, you got 10% right, you pass. But in this case, with 90% wrong, do you realize that you still grown your money from $300 to $8,000 in 90 days, 60 trading days? Where else could you do that? I know many people are in a position right now where they may have something, I don't even want to call it extra. How could you call something you got a situation where your whole life has shifted and things have been taken away. And then you give me a little bit and think that I don't call that extra. What I will say is I believe that people are in a situation right now where they're open for opportunity. You know, by God's grace, I was able to make my first million before I was 30 years old. And guess when it happened? It happened in the middle of a recession. It happened in the middle of a time where people were really losing their homes and losing their jobs, some of them losing their minds. But in the midst of those times, do you know that opportunity is bigger? Honestly, I don't even think I would have gotten into this industry had it not been for that, because I was probably more content. Like a lot of the people that's connected to the community now, they had jobs that was working for them. And even if they were not really happy on those jobs, they have found themselves to be content on those jobs. And so they probably would not have been as open for an opportunity. And so I'm so grateful you have access to these charts when you join Rich University as a guide. And we're excited because we're going to now show you some of our banking software. Now I'm going to prepare you now. Don't be intimidated with what you're about to see. When I first saw it, it looked like Japanese geometry. I said, yeah, girl, that ain't for me. No. oh no, that's not going to work for me. But the reality of it is when I disciplined myself to learn what this tool was, it literally was ABC's 1, 2, 3 shapes and colors. So right there at the bottom in the middle, you'll see where it says share screen. And if you pull up the Harmonic scanner, everybody will be able to see it. Guys, when I tell you it took me 30 minutes to learn how to use this tool, 30 minutes. And I promise you, I thought it was going to be the most scariest thing ever. And I was like, wait, I don't know how good I was at math now, baby. It's been a minute since I've been to school. I don't know. And the reality is we're not doing math, we're doing money. And so this puts you in a position to absolutely just soar inside of this space by learning how to use our tools. Let me know if you're able to pull it up. If not, I can pull it up on my side. So you're muted out too, by the way. So anyway, with that being said, I'm excited because, say again?
I said it said it was sharing, but let me get it again. Hold on one second.
Okay. If not, I can.
Can you see it now? Is it pulling up?
Mm-mm.
I don't know why. Hold on, I'm gonna try again. I think it's because I have this share screen.
So we are super duper excited. People are literally on from everywhere watching this right now. And here's what we want you to know about making a decision. Making a decision does not have to be like the scariest thing ever. I know sometimes people really kind of overanalyze it and overthink it. We're going to tell you how easy it is to get started with us. Some of the first things that you have.
It's not letting me share. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I'll work it out.
And then look, I am.
Say again.
Is it sharing now?
Let me see here. Bring it back.
Okay.
No, that's okay. We'll work it out.
Okay. Sorry, y'all.
That's okay. What we have you to know is that making a decision is nowhere near as hard with this as you think is going to be. What we provide to you is an opportunity to actually get onboarded literally every single day. So what that means is when you decide to say yes with us, we put you inside of a community that really does jumpstart your experience. We put you inside of a space so that you can know who we are here inside of Rich University. Not only do we do that, we put you in a position to know how to enter and exit a trade. That's going to be the fun part, believe it or not. Entering and exiting trades have absolutely, it takes like 2 minutes. I mean, Davina, you want to talk about that a little bit? Your first time entering a trade, we give you
definitely
with about $3,000 in a demo account, so you're not practicing with your real money. And
So what I did when I first got into this, because like Dr. China said, we are not gambling in this space. This is not the casino. We are here to really make our money work for us and not our money work for it. And if you're gambling, then you're wasting your time. So what we have is a demo account that we can set up. And in the demo account, it pretty much allows you to put into practice that growth chart that Dr. China actually just showed on the previous screen, where you can start implementing different strategies that you've learned through the academy, the harmonic scanner that Dr. China is about to pull up. For some reason, it wouldn't show on mine, but you'll see it in a second. And really get good at it before you start using your real money. You develop the confidence that you need in order to really go into the market. Because like Dr. China said, we are not gambling here. You really want to make sure that you have things down pat. Bam. I don't know why it was so hard for me. So the harmonic scanner was one of the first tools that I actually ever used. It came immediately with the academy. And I was just blown away that there was something that was even created like this that made trading go from, oh my goodness, what are these red and blue rectangles, to pretty much ABCs. So with the harmonic scanner, there's no need for you to really even learn how or know how to analyze the charts on your own. The whole point of this is to make sure that you're earning your money while you're learning. So you have this, and I know this might look like just some triangles to a few of you, but it's really, in this case, it's a Gartley shape. They call it Gartley. And what it's doing is it's scanning the market and giving you exactly the numbers that you need to put in. So it does all the analyzing for you. And then if you looked on the right side of the screen, it has entry, take profit, all of these terms you'll learn in the academy as you go through it. And then you have the entire community that's helping you as well. So you have your take profits and everything like that, stop losses. And all you're doing is literally copying and pasting. It removes the, oh my goodness, what is going on? How do I do this?
Removes a lot of anxiety. The
It
video,
does.
you like in the beginning, looking at this for me gave me anxiety, to be honest with you. When I first saw it, I immediately just said, yeah, I'm not that chick. That's not going to work. But the reality of it is, I'm literally right now, when I look at it, oh no, what happened to my scanner? Hold on 1 second, guys. We're literally looking at ABCs, these shapes and colors. Like, honestly, like for real. Like, I know right now it's like, no, I don't know if that I look like, I feel like I'm looking at an EKG. That's how I felt in the beginning. But for real, you're really looking at ABCs, these alphabets that's up here, right? 1, 2, 3s, there's numbers on the side, these shapes and these colors. And I promise you, if you discipline yourself, it could legit take you 30 minutes to learn how to use the tool. Now, you want to consistently do it so that you can get comfortable with it. But the Heart-Minded Scanner is banking software that's literally picking up these patterns in the market that's giving you trade ideas, right? This tool is about 87% accurate. So you don't have to figure this out in the beginning. The goal is to learn how to effectively, successfully become a lifelong profitable trader. But in the beginning, you don't have to figure out all of these details. They're calling out Great British Pound USD. You don't know why they're calling that out in the beginning. But as you develop the skill, then you'll start to understand maybe why they called those pairs out, why they decided to go into a buy versus a sell. In the beginning, you don't even know if it's a buy or a sell. What do you mean buy or sell? Where they say that at? That's the things that you learn. That's what you pay for. You pay for the tools and the education and the resources to be able to legitimately get into the market with you and your cell phone. Cell phone, as long as you have a cell phone and internet, you can make money inside of the largest financial market in the world. And it's absolutely amazing. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a moment because I really want to show you guys why you're here outside of the Forex space and what we're doing so unique with this 40-day, 40-night tour. What takes it to the next level? We've always had access to this amazing software, and it's helped so many people make money. But here's what I know about the time that we're in right now. I know that people are looking for a way to do a little bit more than even that, right? To do a little bit more than that. Let me see. Am I sharing this right? It should be. So what you're looking at right now is the basis of what 40 days and 40 nights is all about. It's 40 days and 40 nights on the run to a greater you. And so there's 5 elements that we really focus on in here. Let me just shrink this out so you guys can see it. It's 5 elements that we really focus on here. And it's the spiritual element where many of us are fasting over the next 40 days. Now, for me, I'm fasting from social media because I really want to focus. There's some of you that's about to make the biggest decision in your life, the greatest decision in your life you're about to make right now. But some people are just thinking about all the things that's consuming their time. And so you may feel like, well, I don't know if I can make the decision because I got so much on my plate. Well, how much of the things that's distracting you that's not really valuable that you could eliminate? And so when we go on this spiritual fast, we're literally fasting away from the things that's distracting our time. I love social media. I use it as a business tool. But honestly, sometimes I'm just on here scrolling. And I said, China, you don't have time for that in the next 40 days. Listen, we don't need to be saying on the other side of this quarantine, I'm going to do this and that. We need to be saying, what am I going to do now, right now, to position myself so that on the other side of this, I'm doing X, Y, or Z. And so spiritually, we're fasting away from things that are distracting to us. You could choose whatever that is. Mentally, we partner with Bob Proctor. And if you don't know who Bob Proctor is, I want you to go and do some due diligence. This is a man that's highly sought after, world renowned. And he was actually a part of the movie and the book, The Secret. Absolutely just amazing at helping you to develop mentally, getting away from things that cause you to think a certain way. What I know is in America, because I travel all over the world to some amazing places, and in America especially, we're taught to think a certain kind of way. That's why we have the dynamic that we have of go to school, you get a good education so that you can go to college and get a higher education so that you can go and get what? A good job. So what that means is nothing down about a job, but what that simply means is that we have a society that teaches us how to become employees. Now, nothing wrong with being an employee, but that if that's the only thing that you got going on, you may find that it will become challenging, especially on the other side of this. Why? Because I believe, as a woman who has been blessed to receive the Lifetime Achievement Award from our 44th president, Mr. Barack Obama, and being a global ambassador with the United Nations and having an opportunity to sit at some of the most powerful tables ever and be able to glean from people who are already in billionaire status. I believe that the middle class has been dwindling away for a long time and is prepared to be wiped out. And so what I'm saying is you want to find a way to get creative in your mind by surrounding yourself with people that think at a different level. This is not the time to be afraid and shrinking. This is the time to push in. This is the time to lean in and to learn and develop. And Bob Proctor partnering with us is so incredible. And we know that we can help you to do that in this community. Emotionally, sometimes somebody is home right now. There's a woman right now at home, especially women. Women have a tendency of wanting their spouse, their mate to support them. What really they're saying is, I want you to give me permission to do this. That might not be the way we formulate it, but sometimes you just want that girlfriend or that sister or that spouse to go on this journey with you. And they may or may not see it. It's okay. Emotionally, just know that you're going to be a part of a community that's going to support you. One of the things that I heard Davinia say is inside of this community, and I can tell you're going to get you some brothers and sisters inside of this community that's going to champion you on, that's going to support you, that's going to be like-minded, because sometimes you see something that God showed you, but your friend don't see it. You see it, but your spouse don't see it. You see it, but the people you're around, they don't see it, and that's okay. Maybe the vision was given to you for you to be that point of contact for them. But if you do nothing, and you just wait on everybody else around you to decide, it can literally be a detrimental decision. So we provide that support to you emotionally inside of a community where you get brothers and sisters. Man, we do events all the time when the world is open back up, or now. We got a whole tour going on right now. People are so excited all over our community, like we outside. We haven't missed a beat. A lot of people inside of our community income has increased by being inside of this space. It's amazing. Then from a physical perspective, because success requires you to really make sure that you are hydrated, you're drinking your water, that you're working out. And so we got up today, many of us worked out, we checked in with one another. It's a wholeness inside of our community that's absolutely amazing. And then from a financial perspective, we want to help you to identify some financial goals that we know we have the software, the technology, the community, the resources to help you to actually achieve that, like the ones that I showed you just now. And so whoever invited you here, they invited you here because they're in. They already said yes to Forex. And now they're simply putting you in a position to say yes to Forex as they prepare to launch their business on our 40 days, 40 nights on a run to a greater you. You have an opportunity to say yes right now. How much does it cost to get started? This is the part that blew me away. I know people that spend $20,000, $30,000 a year on education. And for Davinia to say, Davinia says she started with us last year in March. And she's already retired from her career, not job, career as an RN, retired from her career as an RN, paid off the student loan debt. Come on, hold up, y'all. Let's think about that part. Some people have been working on their job for 20 years and still ain't paid off their student loan debt. I'm just saying, that's a reality. To pay off the student loan debt, and she's building a school in the Ninth Ward in New Orleans. That's some heavyweight right there. That's accomplishments in 12 months. And so I'm not saying that that's going to be your reality, but what I am saying is to be able to be in a position to do something like that when her education for school cost her more than this, it blew my mind. So how much does it cost to get started? Less than $300, sis. Less than $300, bro. $234 one time gives you access to a community, the community alone. I'm a business and branding coach. I can tell you right now, my clients spend a lot of time to work with me. And I know for a fact that what people get inside of Rich University is priceless. Not only do we give you access to coaching and mentorship and all this great resources that we provide to you, but you also have access to, well, thank you, baby. We also give you access to something that we call the extra sauce, where we have Tokyo China, and we have, here you go, baby. We have Tokyo China, and we have the nightclub. What that does is it bridges the gap even the more. It allows you the ability, as you're learning, going through our academy, learning how to use the Harmonic Scanner, it allows you the ability to come into a community and trade. Tonight at 10 o'clock p.m. in 15 minutes, my husband is on. and he is a part of he's the visionary of the nightclub. Big shouts out to Logic Mix. Y'all go ahead and like the chat up. That's how Davinia got here. Many of you got here because of my husband, Mr. Logic Mix. I'm doing major things. I'm so super duper proud of him and excited about everything that's going on. And it is a we thing, not a me thing. So 9's in the chat for Mr. Logic Mix that's doing major things that's helping the whole community win. What does that mean? He's taking his 4 years of experience. And even though you may not have that, he's in an environment with you and the whole community together, and you guys are getting in trades together. And then we have that extra sauce called Tokyo China. That extra Tokyo China sauce is amazing. We're doing 300 pips a night. I'm going to go ahead and let some of y'all unmute real quick just to go ahead and give them some love. If you're making some money with Tokyo China, just go ahead and make some noise real quick. If you're making some money with Tokyo China, go ahead and just make some noise real quick. If you, hold up. It's a whole moment. It's a whole moment. So the reality is people are winning, making 300 pips a night inside of this space, getting paid while they sleep. I've never seen anything like it before. So when you say yes to Forex, you get a community, you get a family, you get the support, you get the ability to bridge the gap, literally turning pennies into dollars from your cell phone, and it's amazing. So what I want to do right now, hold on 1 second.
Yes.
Somebody had a real delay. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. So here's what we want you to do. We want to give you an opportunity to get back with the person who invited you to this call. We know that you absolutely are in the right place at the right time. The timing could not be better, but here's the reality. It's going to require you to make a decision. It is going to require you to make a decision. It's going to require you to give yourself the permission to decide to win. Everything that you need to know is on the inside of this. When I first was introduced, I couldn't even articulate a question. I was still wrapping my mind around it, but it's something about it that I believed. I believe that even though I didn't know what that chart was, I believed that people were winning. And I believe that God was telling me that this is what I needed to do, specifically because this came after a specific prayer that I had, and it showed up and I had an attitude about it. I said no 7 times before I said yes, but that was all in the same day. It didn't take me days. So for those of you who genuinely hear the voice of God, we're not going to pretend like it's going to take you a whole month. Go ask if you need to ask. And when you get your answer, move with boldness. Let your yes be yes. Let your no be no. Let your yes be yes, let your no be no. And when you get started, don't just put your pinky toe in. Get started and hit the ground running with us. We have everything that you need. We're going to guide you along the way. We know that this is new for most people. We know most people have never heard of this before. We're simply turning pennies into dollars, dollars into hundreds, and hundreds into thousands. Our community is priceless. $234 one time, $174 a month for continued education. After that year, you haven't even invested $3,000 into yourself to learn how to be a part of the largest financial market in the world. I'm just saying we could spend $200 on some bundles. I'm just saying. I'm saying that could be like some shoes in the bag or something. Now, we could just go eat that up. But guess what we provide you? We provide you a scholarship. And with our scholarship, when you refer 2 people to our community that also want to learn how to trade, we waive your monthly subscription. So if you get your 2 people within your first 30 days, you don't have to pay the next month's subscription. What that will do is just give you more time to develop and learn, right? So that you can start to earn, because why are you here? You're here to learn how to trade in the Forex market so that you can start to earn some money, right? That's why so it buys you some time. And if they're continuing to be active, paid members of our community, guess what? Then you will continue to get your subscription waived. So we provide you that scholarship because we know that some people right now are not necessarily in a position to pay maybe the monthly. And if that's you, we got something for you. The only thing that we require is for you to be coachable. The only thing that we require is for you to be coachable, for you to be teachable, and for you to absolutely just come in this space hungry and ready to win. So with that being said, I want to say thank you again to Davinia, my sister. Thank you so much for being on. We love and appreciate you. We're so grateful for your testimony. And they get ready for the nightclub. So if I don't get off here right now, the nightclub is off
It's time to get Pepsi.
Okay, they're ready to get Pepsi tonight. So with
Yes.
that said, I'm super duper excited. Thank you so much for being on. To those of you that are here, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Zoom, get back with the person that invited you to the call. Let them know what you like most about what you heard, and period, just get started. Get started. $234 could change your life. That's the easy part. The money part is easy. Once you get started, be coachable. We have orientation happening tomorrow. You want to be in that orientation class to get you connected to our community so that you know exactly who we are. We're a mission-based movement. We're here to impact nations and generations around the world. And our goal is to reach 1 million families with our partner company, I Am Mastery. We're going to get you connected so that you can start to enter and exit in your trade. So get in the system tonight. Ask the questions that you need to get asked. Let us get you in, and we'll see you guys in orientation tomorrow. Now, tomorrow night at 9, we'll be back here. This is the worldwide kickoff for our virtual tour. Let me show this to you guys really quick. I'm super duper excited about it. Let me share this with you guys really quick. Our virtual tour kicks off tomorrow. I don't know where the thing went, Lord Jesus. Here it is. It kicks off tomorrow, and these are the cities that we are going to be in. Okay, kicking off tomorrow is going to be amazing. We are the kickoff is still tomorrow. So today and tomorrow is the kickoff. And then we hit up New Orleans. What does that mean? Yes, you're going to see Miss Davidia again. You're going to see Mr. Logic Mix on here. All of the New Orleans leaders are going to be on here. It is going to be a whole special theme for New Orleans, Louisiana. We are coming to my home city, baby, virtually. So anybody that you know from the city, get them on. Then we're going to Baton Rouge, Birmingham, Alabama, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Macon, Georgia, Albany, Georgia, and then the month of May, we kick it off right here in Atlanta, Georgia, and we tear up the rest of the United States before we go over to Canada and the United Kingdom. So with that being said, I'm super excited to see you back here at the same place. Bring some people with you. Let us help you get your 2 and free so that you can get your scholarship. Get started tonight. Bring some people back with you tomorrow. And I'm excited to see you guys here. With that being said, I love you guys. God bless you all. And welcome to the family. Bye for now.